Hey, how's everybody doing? This will be video 10. Video 9, I'm having problems uploading to YouTube. But eventually, I will upload that one. But today, we actually had our first test run of actually using a tripod and the camera. $5,000 camera. Now, the online videos and the homework is one thing, but actually applying it in practice with the real thing, totally different beast. And I noticed too, as soon as you start doing something like either it's making a beat or in this case, on a location of a shoot, time fly by fast. So that's what they mean by actually traveling to the location to figure out where the interview is going to take place, or uh, you already know what type of B-roll you are going to capture. It was a first time experience for me. I know my shots is way messed up, but hey, it's a learning curve. I enjoyed every second of it. We had a B-roll sheet, and we had to shoot specific angles and do specific camera movements on the sheet. And it was, let's see, one, two, three, four of us today, but it was supposed to have been, if I'm not mistaken, 6 people, 5 to 6 people on a team, and it was divided into 3 teams: a blue team, a red team, and a green team. I was on the green team, and me and one of my friends that I have on Facebook already knew a specific individual. As a matter of fact, there were 2 individuals on our team. Well, let's just say they were fair. All right, we'll just leave it at that. They were fair, and it didn't turn out as terrible as I thought. But in other groups that I heard, the outcome wasn't really that great. I'm talking about in terms of communication and participation in class with classwork. Like, how do you do this again? What do you supposed to press? And things of that nature. Um, but that's honestly, that's nitpicking. And we got to check our grade today. Our instructor said in order to pass his class, you need at least I think he said a 64 or 62% to pass his class. But why would you settle for a D if you know your class is almost $20,000? That is just absurd to me. Even if you went to school, let's just say you went to school for editing only. Don't settle for a D if you came out of pocket of $20,000. I'm going to let y'all know something. Both my classes, both my classes, digital technology and writing, as well as camera techniques, camera techniques. My average is a 99% in both my classes. Both my classes, first marking period. Both my classes is a 99%. I am extremely happy about that. 99%. And finals is next week for camera techniques. And we basically went over other functions of the camera, of the Panasonic HVX 170. What does shutter speed do? Shutter speed, you know what? Shutter speed is awesome. It's a fraction of a frame. And it's pretty cool when you see, that slow motion type of slow motion of camera shooting. I see this a lot. I see this a lot in documentaries when you take B-roll and there's some truck shots and when you're going across buildings it slowed down a little bit. It kind of stutters a little bit. It's not a smooth frame. And that's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of. Shutter speed. And that was pretty awesome. And now we're at the stage now, since we're almost done with the first marking period, that we can actually check equipment out. And I'm definitely going to be checking that camera out because I want to practice. I want to practice with the camera. One time and that's it for me? No. I like to do things in repetition. I don't care if I shoot, because I'm going to shoot, my experiences, my impressions of the video, with this camera. It's all about practice. I'll go outside, shoot the grass for all I care, in the bushes. As long as I can get steady shots, that's my thing. As long as I can get a decent angle. And next week in this class, camera techniques, we have to do mock-up interviews. We're going to practice on each other and we're going to shoot mocked interviews. And that's going to be awesome. And one of my classmates and friends now asks me, am I afraid of the camera? The answer is no, because I constantly do this. I constantly, make tutorial videos. I talk. So I don't mind being in front of the camera. But I also like to operate one. And not only do I want to go into editing, but I also want to learn how to use the camera. I mean, it's just so cool to use one. This school motivates you to go and buy one. I feel if I'm going to have all this experience, why not shell out the cash, go on eBay, and buy a camera? And I ain't talking about no cheap one either. I ain't talking about, what? I know my sister gave me this. As a start off, but the one I'm working with, no, I don't even see a focus wheel. I don't see a focus wheel on here, so you can't mess with the focus. Let's see. Okay, it's got a shutter. That's cool. I don't know if it has. I mean, it don't have no iris function. Might have to go inside the menu. And this sound like the old school cell phone. Let me turn this on. Let me let you hear it. Watch when it cut off. Watch when this cut off. Come on, cut off. Not gonna waste no time. Sorry. Too bad. But overall, my whole team didn't get a chance to shoot because I was under the impression, me and my good friend, classmate, was under the impression that we were supposed to do all 20 some odd shots. But we were misinformed. We only needed to do a few shots, and we lost a lot of class time being outside trying to do the camera angles and the motions. We lost about 2 hours of class time being outside. It was an experience, but at the same time, I felt today was short, and I felt like I was missing out. Thursday is digital technology and writing, and a homework assignment. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Is learning how to write for online media, blogs, things of that nature, and it's essential to know to be able to make your own blog. And I'm pretty sure I have some people on Facebook that'll give me extra assistance on how to build a customized blog. But I'm pretty sure everything is all right. But this school, everything happens for a reason. All the homework I've been trained and actually taken account into was astounding. Astounding. I didn't even get a chance to talk at the front desk today, but I'll pretty sure talk to my secretary going up to the school on Thursday. But we reached the 10-minute mark, and I'm going to end this video. But that's basically what we did today. We did some actual live B-roll today. It was a rocky road for me. You know, it was my first time actually operating a professional camera. I don't have no camera experience like I do with music, but it's a career, you know what I'm saying, a path that I'm not going to miss. I definitely want to tap into camera work and camera operating as well. So with that being said, I'm done. Bye bye.